that it?
सोचिए, अगर असल जिंदगी में ऐसी हालत हो तो कितनी मुश्किलें होती हैं, लेकिन शुक्र है बैंकिंग के लिए नहीं। अगर आपकी उम्र 70 साल से अधिक हो या आप दिव्यांग हो, तो बैंक आपको कुछ जरूरी बैंकिंग सुविधाएं घर बैठे बैठे दे सकता है। आरबीआई कहता है, जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Government's initiatives in Jammu and Kashmir have brought smiles on faces of millions, says BJP National President JP Nadda. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emerges as top global leader. Government wholeheartedly committed to the welfare of armed forces, says Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Assam administers first jab of COVID-19 vaccine to 95% eligible people. And in T20 World Cup cricket today, New Zealand beat Afghanistan by 8 wickets. Pakistan to lock horns with Scotland in match 2 in a short while from now. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Jushna Borua with the news in detail. BJP President JP Nadda said the initiatives of the union government, including abrogation of Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir, have brought smiles on the faces of millions. In his inaugural address at the party's national executive meet in New Delhi, Nadda also said that the party's vote share in recent polls has increased. Briefing media this afternoon, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan informed that Prime Minister Modi was felicitated by BJP President JP Nadda for achieving the 100 crore COVID-19 vaccination target. He said today big countries of the world are lauding Modi's leadership during the COVID crisis.
वैक्सीनेशन के लिए टास्क फोर्स बनाते हैं, स्वयं उस लैबोरेटरीज को पहुंचते हैं, वैज्ञानिकों की हौसला बढ़ाते हैं, प्रोत्साहित करते हैं, उसकी सुखद परिणाम आज देश 100 करोड़ से ज्यादा वैक्सीनेशन पूरा।
At the BJP National Executive meeting, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, while addressing media, said issues such as recently held COP26, India's foreign policy, COVID vaccination, steps taken for the public during the lockdown, and farmers' welfare were discussed during the National Executive. She said they also discussed how after the abrogation of Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir, the DDC and BDC elections have showed how people are willing to come out to participate in the democratic processes.
Could reach 100 crores. So that was in elaborate explained, and there are also 4 books which have been published, issued out today, one of which also talks about vaccination. So the book will also be.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emerged as the top of the global leader with a 70% approval rating. Modi received the maximum approval among adults across the world. He remains at over 60% in approval rating since Morning Consult started collecting data in 2019. Morning Consult Political Intelligence tracks the approval rating for government leaders in Australia, Brazil, Canada, France, Germany, India, Italy, Japan, Mexico, South Korea, Spain, the United Kingdom and the United States. On a weekly basis, it is the data for all 13 countries offering real-time insight into the shifting political dynamics across the globe. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today said the government is wholeheartedly committed to the welfare of armed forces. In a tweet, the minister said Prime Minister Narendra Modi took the landmark decision of fulfilling the long-pending demand of one rank, one pension 6 years ago. He thanked the Prime Minister for taking the bold decision on OROP and added that since then, OROP has been the cornerstone of the government's policy towards welfare of the armed forces. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu today inaugurated the second convocation of Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University at the premises of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Horticulture and Forestry College at Pipra Koti in Motihari in East Champaran district. Later in the day, the Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu inaugurated the 6th International Dharma Dhama Conference at Nalanda University in Nalanda district of Bihar. The theme of the 3-day conference is Role of Dharma Dhama Traditions in Building a Post-COVID World. Nalanda University Vice-Chancellor Sunaina Singh said 200 delegates, dignitaries, statesmen, scholars and those associated with religious organizations from across the globe have participated in the conference.
Practice them, you will have peace. Because India is an ancient civilization. We don't believe in aggression. We don't believe in encroachment. We believe in peaceful coexistence. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Entire universe has to be happy, has to be peaceful.
Time now for a short commercial break. More stories to follow. Stay tuned.
Come on boys, let's go practice.
अरे रुक यार, मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में गलत एंट्री का प्रॉब्लम हो गया।
अरे तो बैंक को कंप्लेन करना।
बैंक को लिखे 1 महीना हो गया है, बट वो गूगली पे गूगली डाले जा रहा है।
तो आरबीआई के बैंकिंग लोकपाल को इन्फॉर्म करो।
रुक, मैं समझाता हूँ। जैसे क्रिकेट में थर्ड अंपायर, वैसे ही आरबीआई का बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन। आरबीआई कहता है अगर बैंक आपकी कंप्लेंट को 1 महीने में नहीं सुलझाता तो आप आरबीआई के कंप्लेंट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम पर ऑनलाइन कंप्लेंट कर सकते हैं। ये आरबीआई का आसान तरीका है आपकी कंप्लेंट सुलझाने का, और वो भी फ्री।
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
AICC spokesperson Gaurav Ballav today in a press conference held at Rajiv Bhavan in Guwahati said it was a conspiracy by BJP RSS and former CAG Vinod Rai to malign Congress government during UPA 2, leaving false allegation in connection with 2G spectrum. The Congress spokesperson made the statement referring Vinod Rai's unconditional apology tendered before Sanjay Nirupam, another spokesperson for AICC. He alleged that former Controller and Auditor General of India Vinod Rai was the agent provocateur who authored the CAG report that threw a sensational number of presumptive loss of rupees 1.76 lakh crores to the exchequer, the AICC spokesperson mentioned. In the COVID update from across the nation, over 108 crore 21 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. In the last 24 hours, more than 28 lakh 40,000 vaccine doses were administered. Around 11,000 new COVID-19 cases were reported in the last 24 hours, while over 12,000 people recovered. 526 lost their lives during the period. Till now, more than 3 crore 37 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19. Union Health Ministry said the COVID recovery rate in the country now stands at 98.24%, which is highest since March last year. In COVID scenario from the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has a total of 60 active cases, followed by 54,840 discharged cases. The dead account for 280, reporting 2,032 active cases. Assam has a caseload of 6,02,729 released cases. The tally for the dead is 6,026. Manipur has 701 active cases and 1,21,415 released cases. The death toll is 1,931. Weighed down by 377 active cases, Meghalaya has 81,993 released cases, while the death toll touched 1,457. In Mizoram, the number of active cases is 5,981, followed by 1,18,565 cured cases. The count for the dead is 446. With 188 active cases. Nagaland has a total of 31,045 released cases. The dead account for 689. Sikkim has 153 active cases, while the discharged cases touched a total of 31,487. The death toll is 399. Finally, Tripura has recorded a total of 129 active cases, 83,625 cured cases, while the death toll stands at 816. In Assam, 95% eligible people have taken the first jab of COVID-19 vaccine in the state. Director of National Health Mission, Dr. Lakshmanan, said that overall 2.89 crore vaccines have been administered so far. He further said that the health department will start a door-to-door vaccination campaign to cover the left-out people. He hoped that in the fortnight, all those eligible who are yet to take the vaccine would be covered. In the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup today, New Zealand convincingly defeated Afghanistan by 8 wickets. Batting first, Afghanistan scored 124 runs in the stipulated 20 overs with loss of 8 wickets. Chasing the victory target of 125 runs, New Zealand achieved the target in 18.1 overs with a loss of 2 wickets. At Sheikh Zayed Stadium, in another match, Pakistan will take on Scotland in Sharjah at 7:30 p.m. Medical fraternity across the country today observed the National Cancer Awareness Day. November 7 is observed annually as the National Cancer Awareness Day in India to raise awareness about cancer, of which 1.1 million cases are reported in the country each year. November 7 was chosen for the occasion to coincide with the birth anniversary of Nobel laureate Marie Curie, who was born on this date in 1867 and whose works led to the development of radiotherapy to treat cancer. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma on Sunday urged people to play a pivotal role in raising public awareness about cancer disease. To end the news, the main points once again. Union government's initiatives in Jammu and Kashmir have brought smiles on faces of millions, says BJP National President JP Nadda. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emerges as top global leader. Government wholeheartedly committed to the welfare of armed forces, says Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Assam administers first jab of COVID-19 vaccine to 95% eligible people. And in T20 World Cup cricket today, New Zealand beat Afghanistan by 8 wickets, Pakistan to lock horns with Scotland in match 2 in a short while from now. And that's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.